Okay, good evening, guys. This is our eighth and last session for the midterms in our subject ITPE 3. So this evening, our topic is about adaptive uh, design under Unit 3, which is adaptive concepts. So this topic supposedly is uh, an introduction of your adaptive concepts topic for Unit 3. However, this is included in your midterm still on Chapter 8. That's your Module 8. So first things first for tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to have our lecture first. Then we have the Q&A, and afterwards, uh, we're going to have some topics regarding your examination for next week. So as I've said, our topic is about adaptive design. That is Module 8 and Chapter 8. Actually, this is the shortest topic for your module, and I hope that we can have a productive evening tonight. So our objectives is number one, to discuss Windows operating system adaptive design, then value the importance of Windows operating system adaptive design in desktop applications development. And number three is understand Windows operating system adaptive design and its applications in applications development. So what is your adaptive design? Actually, there are certain things that you need to understand about adaptive design. And as I've said, we are now on our new topic. And this is an introduction of adaptive concepts. So part of it is your adaptive design. Now, in Windows 10, the adaptive design here is under UWP, which is your Universal Windows Platform. So this will run actually a number of devices family, such as number one, the desktop device family. An example of this is your tablets, laptops, and your PCs. The second one is your mobile device family, which includes your Windows Phone, your phablets. Phablets is a hybrid of a tablet and cell phones. So, alang-alang siya ang phone, alang-alang ang tablet. And then number three is IoT devices. IoT stands for Internet of Things. So these consist of compact devices such as wearables or household appliances. When you speak about wearables, it's like your Apple Watch or probably your Huawei watch na pwede nyo ma-connect sa inyong Android devices. Or your household appliances, like for example, this is an example of a smart home where ginagamit sa IoT nga hindi ito kinanglan nga mag kaliabi. So ang is biometrics para yung lang phone nyo. Or probably sa phone nyo lang, you can have an application and then the remote control, pwede ka makatig-an gamit ang command sa phone nyo sa mga ano ninyo. Maskin wala akong masasulod ka balay. So that is an example of your IoT devices. And number four is the team device family. So this is an example of this is your Surface Hub. Surface Hub, like for example, other applications such as your car sets, etc. Ang devices sa sulod ka sa rakyan, kag-iban. So each device family has its own screen and window size. Now, so how to design an app that provides a great user experience on several devices will dramatically different screen sizes and different input methods. So in the following weeks, expectedly for adaptive design, that's what we're going to design sa applications and we're going to make, create, or program using C#. Okay. So for this week, rather, you will know that we'll have a simple activity later on that you're not going to program anymore. So your programming will be coming on the next weeks lang. So to cover our midterm topics. For this, designing your application for multiple device families requires some additional consideration, planning, and design, such as Windows 10 provides a set of built-in features and universal building blocks that make it easier to design for multiple devices and automatically scale across the different screen and window sizes that will be supported by the platform control. So the first topic for adaptive design is actually your new built-in features. As you can see here, you can have the Surface Hub, the PC and a laptop and tablet and mobile. As ang 8 nga daya is the symbol for the user interface. User interface means kamo or the end user. It's not number 8, pero it's an object representing a person, tao, nga nag-interact using on the different features, no, like mobile, tablet, PC, or laptop. So mas hanggod ang sa Surface Hub, medium size ang PC or laptop, then medyo gamay-gamay ang tablet, ang pinakagamay sa mobile ng device. That is a new built-in feature. So let's talk about it. So we have the features that we can have. Then when your UWAP or UW Universal Windows Platform runs on any device supported by Windows 10, it is number one, the system uses an algorithm to normalize the way control fonts and other UI elements. So yeah, your computer or your Windows 10 will just automatically program it if you're going to design an application for that. So what our job is, brown naton, is we're going to design only and let the computer run the application. So, amo lang na simple. Number two is scaling algorithm controls the viewing distance and screen density. And who will adjust this? Of course, the computer. And what we're going to do lang is to specify whether it is a mobile. So kung mobile siya, ang screen nga pang mobile man ang automatically nga i-output niya. Kung tablet, may takos man ang tablet sa screen niya. Kung PC and laptop, may standard size man siya. And the Surface Hub is the biggest. Ang Surface Hub na daya, ang application na example na is ang mga billboards, mga large scale applications, tarpaulins, pero kalban na billboards na. So, if you've been to Manila or sa Lilo, limited lang yung billboard eh. Kaya billboard to tarpaulin ang inupunta. Sa Manila, hindi amo da ang interactive nga LED ang nagasiga-siga habla kag nagailis nga Ito TV nga hanggod so that amo da application ka Surface Hub. Ang when we speak about scaling algorithm, this will be the control that the viewing distance and the screen can easily optimize for the supported sizes. So that's what I've said. That's what I've said kanina. Automatically, your design features will just adjust to the sizes of whatever devices you're going to program for. So, pero may dyan man nga application nga true to all, meaning to say, isa lang kapag imo, pero lain-lain nga devices ang pwede na mantawan or ma-apply. So pwede mo makita sa mobile, pwede man sa tablet, pwede man sa PC, makita mo man sa. So true to all. Kung compromise ninyo set ang anang output for different devices doon automatically. When you run it, not only on your mobile makita nyo, but also in your laptops or PC or tablet. So this scaling algorithm ensures that the font sizes such as 36px, mga dalming doon ang istorya, doon mag-specify doon students. When you say about font surface sizes, ga-refer mo lang sa lang screen ka inyong device. So hindi nato da pag-itakon. Kaya magabihan kita karon kay istorya kada. So under this is your universal input and smart interaction. What do we mean by that? It is a built-in interaction input system which understand the input for all devices. So for example, when you design a click interaction in your application, then what is happening is you don't need to know whether the click comes from an actual mouse or the top of the finger. Pero just like sa touchscreen devices. Pero the system will do it automatically for you. Okay, that's what I've said kagina. Okay, next is universal building blocks. So as you can see in the universal building blocks are the design principles that you can see. It's either hierarchical, proximity, contrast, or balance. So those are the things that you need to blend in order for you to have the design principles in these kinds of universal building blocks. For the right picture, you can see the signals and boundaries wherein building blocks for complex adaptive systems is just the title of the application that is being inputted. But to make things short, what we need to know about this topic is that the universal building blocks are some valuable building blocks which make it easier to design the application for the universal Windows platform. So when we speak about this, we have universal controls and universal size styles. So magambal ka mga universal controls, these are the set of controls that guaranteed to work well on all Windows 10 devices. So tanan that is called universal controls under universal Windows platform. So as you will notice, dyan gid kita sa mga topic na yang nag-amat-amat kita doon actually lantaw ka UWAP nga wherein padalman doon nato ng application ka mga apps na ginapanghimo ninyo so, sa mga exercises naton. So not only will have a simple application exercises that we have during midterm to lab, but later on, these past few weeks, I think you will appreciate the need to program or to make an application which has a really good inclination sa programming nato sa desktop. Kag, I hope nga yung matunan ninyo sa subject ng students will carry on to your next subject, which is mobile applications sa next semester. So medyo madalming pag ito nga topic. So pero some of those topics are actually interrelated with our subject. So other than that, lain man nga platform ang gamiton ninyo. Aton abi ang pinaka-focus naton himuon is sa sa Windows 10 platform lang gid. Kay kung pwede makita kagamit Android Studio actually. Pero ang Android Studio is more on sa mobile applications doon. Then when we speak about universal styles, these are the default set of styles that gives you these features. Number one feature is the set of styles that automatically give your app a light or dark theme. May mga app na light or dark, pwede nyo ma-imo sa universal styles. So, i-tackle up na nato. Number two is default animations for interactions. Those animations are actually na butang doon natin sa mga topics natin na may links. Pero, more of that activity will be presented. So, therefore, just wait for the instructions that I'm going to give you. And then we're going to actually demo that for you. And then you're going to create an application for that. Okay. Then, it automatically supports for high contrast mode. High contrast is mas clearer ang picture. What do you mean by that is how are you going to interact with your GUI or your graphical user interface? So it means to say that what you get to see on the screen is actually the richness and the quality of the screen. So kung manami ang screen mo, so naganami mo ng application na gina-apply mo. So all that. I hope that you understand. Pero you don't need to actually give deeper meaning to that or understanding because as I've said, your computer will automatically do that for you. So your computer lang natin mahimo kada kayo. Ang overall nyo lang yan is ma-design lang yun. So mahimo application. Walang ta. And number 4 is automatic support for other languages. So when you speak about languages, it's not languages nga lingwahe nga ginahambal. It's the programming language that we're going to create. Students, as you will notice, what we're concentrating more is C#. So actually, you can integrate C# to other applications like .NET and Python or Flash programming. Pero actually, Flash programming nag-amat-amat ng dura. Kaya gina-disable doon ka Microsoft ang support sa Flash control. Gina-distansya na, di ko galingan na. Kaya ang Flash screens, kaya Flash control nga programs, actually, duro dahil ang viruses, no? So, pwede ma-exploit nila ka mga hacker. So, siguro na-notice ka Microsoft nga it's safer to create an application without Flash control. So, mga student, hindi mo doon magamit ka na. Kagdayon ng mga Java bilang ang ina-force nga install sa mga laptop, hindi doon applicable. Ang Java nga other than Java nga programming language, bukod it Java nga programming language. Actually, ang Java bilang nga Flash yung ina-download ninyo o ginabutang sa computer ninyo, hindi na siya pinangaanon doon. So I think that's it ang explanation ko for our topics. Then let's go to our activity 13. It's called the Defload app. It's not I'm sorry, why ko na nice lang. It's supposedly Picolage 113. It's nabutang dyan Defload app. Sorry, gid. Sa ninyo sa module niyo Defload app mo nabutang to. Pero nabago ko lang na siya na notice. I'm sorry, you just disregard it. Actually, the title is your Picolage. You're going to create a Picolage of 4 designs. So what you're going to do is to save it in your word processor and upload it to your Google Classroom. So when we refer to the device family that you're going to of adaptive design that you're going to make a Picolage of, what we're talking about, ang sa una ang module nyo to ya. Sa pinakauna-una sa intro, you have the device families. So this device families, diyan ko lang ihambal ha. Ang device families that we did talk about is number 1, the desktop device family. Example na is tablets, laptops, and PCs. Then mobile device family, Windows Phone and phablets. Number 3, IoT device family, compact devices such as wearables or household appliances. And number 4 is Steam device family or the Surface app. So may mukha Picolage. I think you can do 5 pictures. The same man sa ginimo ninyo last time. Kag may mga explanation kag description. So mo lang da. So apat ka tag 5 na picture ang mo ano ko Picolage. So, again, amo ko lang mga students sa activity natin tulad because para so that you can prepare for the exam for next week. And I hope that we will have another topic for adaptive design and concepts sa next meeting. Okay? So, this is the last slide. Ad astra sapiensam, it means to the stars through knowledge. So thank you. This is the end of my presentation. Okay. Now, let's go to the question and answer. Good evening to you all students, to the 10 of you. Good evening to Faith, to James, Tom, to John Paul, to John Michael, to Josh, to Krisha Jean, to Melchor, to Nika, and to Rachel. So thank you guys for attending our session for this evening. And this is the last this is the last topics that we're going to have for midterm. So thank you so much for attending. Okay, so questions about our activity. Mas mahapos lang yan compare sa programming. Yeah, that's why we don't need to demo any program for this evening. Now let's use the time that we're having for tonight sa mga clarifications ka ano ninyo. Activity ang unahon pa ang clarification, and then ang istoryahan natin ang sa exam natin kung may kumangkot for next year for this subject only. Okay, we did discuss ang midterm exam natin sa subject katong nagbigad nga ano sa mga karang Martes sa another subject which is ang IT 312. So it means that you are free to ask questions on our exam for the exam for this subject, that is ITPE 3. Pero if you still need any information regarding sa nagligad karang Martes, okay man. I hope nga na lantaw ninyo replay katong ano naton ka-discussion. Kalawig ito no. Mo to pinakalawig natin ng session ni 1 hour and 25 minutes. And I think sa diya nga session ang muli pinakamugot naton siguro ang session. Kay the way man kita dun duro it is 300 sa activity. Okay, so any clarification guys para we can answer the questions.
Sa activity, ang last activity natin sa BSIT, yan lang kami, mabase lang kami to sa itong example mo sa may module.
Oo, so yan lang kamo gid mabase kay amo na dyan yan ang tamda naton ha. Ano, para hindi kita mabudlay ka naton kag kaninyo man. So, what you're going to do lang gid duha ka bilog. What I'm going to do is to give you the exam, so sa exam actually I will give at least mga 3 ka 3 items nga exam nga solbaron ninyo. So basihan ninyo isang past programs naton. And then what you're going to do is to write the code sa C#. And then screenshot ninyo ang code pati ang duha ka code diba sa main sa CSL. And after that, ang final output amo daya i-screenshot ni pagit.
Balik sa i-debug lang na sa itong ginitao mo nga problem.
Oo, sure. Gamiton niyo ang code na to, i-debug niyo gid Gamiton niyo yung code nga ginbutan naton sa module, pero i-customize niyo yung bulan niyo. Ipangayo ko lang gali. Nga butangan ninyo ka programmer signature ang kalabana ang tanan ninyong activity. Sa code pa lang butangan niyo doon ka programmer signature niyo. Pangitaon ko bila i-highlight niyo yung programmer signature ha. 'Di ba kamaan ka mo mag-insert ka comment. Insertion ka comment is kung diin niya may slash, may double slash. Daya niyo ibutang ang ngaran niyo. Or pwede din nyo kabutang ka double slash nga inyo lang. Butang nyo yung ngaran nyo, year and section. Kag ang butangan nyo ka programmer signature. Paano maghimo ka programmer signature? Programmer signature nga pwede ng mga butangan nyo ka alias nyo. Butangan nyo ka ng mga all rights reserved 2020. Maparyo ka dabla, all rights reserved. Kita nyo ba ng mga all rights reserved na mga 2020 na maghimo ka mga alias nyo butangan man amo dayan ng programmer signature ng alias nyo ng mga all rights reserved kag mga iban pag nga pwede nyo ibutang to yan ang gina-customize ninyo ya ubabla kag ang output na gadepende sa pag-tweak ninyo ka code kung ano yagwa na so muna. Okay, so at least 3 items only, guys. So I think dahil lang so at least ang isa ka item ang mga 20 points. So meaning kasi mga 60 points siguro items. Moda. So yes, Chor.
Di ba paano bisa kung mabutang na lang kami ka text block i-insert na namon text block para kadalran makita yung ngaran namon.
Pwede man. At sa code, dua that's all pwede dua gid obrahon niyo sa code kag ang sa output. mananyo, oo, para may reasons ako kada insat nga amon kada. Ha? Hindi ko pwede mahambal kaninyo kay maano karon yung exam naton ma-invalid. So, modla sa output sa code. Get ko kung ano yung buhat mong balansor. Oo, obrahada. Ha? Pati galing sa code, butangan nyo pa kadang comment. Comment mo lang kada insert nyo. Hindi na makapekto sa program nyo. So meaning, para nun yung anay program nyo, until nyo butangan pa mga programmer signature. Gets ninyo?
Gets, Sara. Okay na, Sara.
Oo, sir. Oo, gets ko madapan ano buhat mong balansor. Hindi ko pwede abi mahambal kaninyo isa nga mod ay reason. I-explain ko lang na kaninyo after the exam na sa daya sa midterm. Sige.
Copy, Sara.
Sige guys, ano pa guys? Hindi nyo ko mo kinanglan nga ano guys, i-copy paste lang ninyo yung code. So, yan, tanan nga code to yan na nabutang sa module ninyo. So mo da, mapos mo lang ano yun. Actually, kung nagaran yung program nyo, hindi do ka mo kinanglan. Ano kayo may copy do ka mo kada, no? So, may copy ka mo doon. Tapos, ano nyo sa i-edit. Paano nyo sa i-edit? Ng LAN, siyempre nag-aanay. Tapos, pag-edit ninyo. So, pag-edit ninyo, testingan ninyo anay ha. Kag at least copy paste anay code kag ang activity ninyo kay because kasi magpalpak bala. Yung file name naton guys sa activity naton is midterm 1 sa sa isa, midterm 1 1.1 sa number 2 midterm 1.2 kag sa ikatatlo midterm 1.3. Yeah, file name na. Okay? Kung gusto niyo ipasa ang bilog na code. Pero kung screenshot lang gid amo lang gid na pangayo kung screenshot lang. Kung screenshot pwede man kay mas mapos gani ang screenshot na ano. Okay, sige. I hope guys sa pwede ka mo ka sa ninyo okay, sige. Ano pa gid? Pamangkot gali. Klaro man niya direction ko. Ang tulad sa subject na to nga para sa midterm. May bilog na simana ninyo Jobra. Kung guys, butang ko diya sa Google Classroom ninyo, tuyan nyo lang bulon yung exam nyo. Yung directions pag sa exam. Midterm lang nga folder, nakabutang to. Tapos, nyo lang, yung attachment. Attachment na guys, may download nyo sa Word Pagkatapos, tuyan nyo basahon pag pwede man hindi nyo pag-download, basahon nyo lang. Dayon, ang folder nga para sa midterm man, tuyan nyo man ipasa yung activity nyo. Okay, so muna. Pareho man wala ka ginahimo nyo sa Google Classroom kung mag-ano kita sa activity na to. Pero sa Lunes ko Lunes sa taga. So, deadline sa Friday tungang gabi na deadline. Ka-midterm ninyo sa dayang subject. Pero don't forget to see you next week sa Tuesday 1 to adlaw ng Tuesday kan. Wait lang. Galing 17, oo. Okay, good. So, see you on 17 sa IT3 ko na to. Reminder lang. So, exam ninyo sa other subject na to, 1 to 80. Then, ma-start kita 1:30. Ma-end kita 3 o'clock. Reminder lang Hindi nyo doon pag palampason 3 o'clock ipagpasa. Before 3 o'clock dapat pasahan ko nyo doon. So mga 2:45 gani pasa nyo doon guys. Kay once nga hindi nyo mapasa, hindi ko mabato. Maklosan ka mo ka no? Maklosan ka mo ka link. Hindi ka mo doon kapasa, hindi ko mabaton niya ano nyo. No, yung exam sa Tuesday. So palihog lang hindi pwede ka mo siguro mga before ka 3 o'clock get niya yung punto pasado ka mo lagi kung mas mahinay nga dahil kung decider na to karon natabo ta sa ko sa second year nung nagtao ko exam karang Wednesday kananda ma-retake gid yan hirang ma-retake gid santaya ibang kananda mga duwago tatlo ka daw sa nakabilog mo yung ma-retake kaya sa nakapasa on time. So, hindi nyo guys, pag doon, na malabotan ka mo 3 o'clock, kung mo napasa doon ka activity, exam ninyo sa forms, sa Google Forms. Reminder lang da. Okay, sinsyagi na, mabudlag, kinatong guys mo, mag-exam tulad. Ang lang gid ay gid guro nga himuon nato na bawal pa mag face to face. Why gani kami? Why ginagawa ta do dito Christmas party guro? Ya faculty ka naman nag-meeting kami, wala kami Christmas party. Kasi pwede matinyo mag-Christmas party nga ng virtual pag ko daw na. Galing ka ba no? Why makamugta na yung mga Christmas party ganyan. Okay. What else do we need to take up this evening? Or what else do we need to talk about? Istoryahan nato. Kung makita niyo medyo madulong gawa yung screen ko okay because nasuga ko din why matadlong di kanako no. Meron makabakal ta fluorescent lamp na sa tubang. Parang sana. Okay, ngayon gani medyo masanag-nagawa. Okay, sige. Ano pa yan? Shout out kay friend bago lang nagsulod. Welcome to. Ano pa yan guys? Yeah, Faith, may ka Faith? Pamangkot?
Why the sir okay down?
Okay, thank you Faith. Josh, ikaw may pamangkot ikaw Josh? Okay, klaro man niya ko. Tawag explanation kag direction for this exam naton sa next week.
Klaro man.
I think hindi ka mo siguro mga problema sa subject na daya kay week man yung allotted time naton. So you're still hindi ka mo ma-pressure. Programming mo lang kanaya yung subject naton di mo yun ang exam. Ang tundaan nyo ang sa piyak naton ng subject. Not necessarily na tundaan nyo din basahan lang anay before mag-take exam para at least may hawid-hawidan kita. Kay rest assured tanan-tanan nga item sa exam tuya sa bulon sa module niyo. Sige, shout out lang kaninyo tanan kag diyan sa panimalay nyo. Early kita dismiss tulad. Okay, I think na-tackle up naman nato yung tanan. Why duman siguro pamangkot. May dyan pagit. Medyo na late ako kay na pira ka minutes. Sorry lang guys. Kaya na why kami katapos ka pwede sa balay kayo na. Gali. Reminder lang. Pwede ka mo kabol ka exam sa ninyo sa cellphone bukod sa subject na yan sa piyak na subject sa sa Martes sa ITPE sa IT 312 pwede ka mo take exam gamit cellphones, mas nami kani kong cellphone, no? Gina-click nyo lang yan, ano na. 1 to 80 items, multiple choice tanan. So, muda. Pwede nyo man sa tablet, pwede ka mas tablet. Pero I suggest, ang gamiton ninyo nga, ano, sa adlaw nga da, guys, sign in kamo sa, ano ninyo, sa .edu ninyo, ganyan nga, ano, anay. Kung waay kamo .edu nga account or hindi naglagana yung .edu nyo, for some reason, may katabo nga damo. It's either sala, yung pag, ano nyo, password or ano. Sa iba, namod na notice ko, sa second year, duro sanda. Ano, gamiton nyo ang normal ninyo nga, ano, Google accounts. Pero, isulat nyo yung pangalan nyo, yun. Okay. Okay, so thank you guys. Good evening sa tanan. Kag mayong gabi lang yan kanina. Dismiss kita early.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good night. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, John Michael. Thank you, Melchor. Thank you, James. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, John Paul. On the mic.
Yapon na sir.
Tapos na mic. Ano lang yun. Oo. Admit kamu, kaon to kamo man. Kaya lasot-so doon. Oo. Okay. Good night, guys.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you. Liog na ko sa classmate niyo inform. Party ka ng pang-istorya natin tulad ng gabi. Sige. Ano ko doon niya. Ano guys recording. I-off ko doon.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. Si James Stone, dali na, kita ano ka na. James, kita ikaw kay Nas Pasi.
Sa diin, sir?
Sa Aragyan, sa tubang balain niyo. Gapanaw. Why ko ka bugmay traffic na daan? Walang alam.
Maging bakal ako siguro.
O, salwa. Kita ako. Sige, James, good night. Bye-bye. Ha?
Sa ISCOF kami kaina, sir. Nagbuwal ka module.
Bodali ka mga module. Tingala ko man. Hindi pa sa Pasig, pati mo nakita sa Bangga na mga 10 o'clock bro ata. Mga dayang. Mga 9 o'clock.
Od sir, nagmagin Why pa ko guro ka to pa-ISCOF kay may nagpa-load pa ko.
Oo.
Antis magpanaw.
Oo. Wala lang ko kabog na ito lang alam. Basta yung mga aksidente kita sa dalan. No? Sige lang. Thank you. Good. Sige, James. See you next week or sa exam ninyo. Message lang kamo guys kung ano yung problema. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Good night.